Hey everybody, Omar here, the Knife Shark Guy, and I am back with another video for you today. And today, we are not really doing a video on knives. What we are doing a video on is the Chris Reeve spa treatment. And I gotta give you guys a little heads up. It was an incredibly satisfying experience. So if anybody out there has ever gone through the spa treatment, I don't know under what conditions you went under the spa treatment for, but this is the knife that went in for the spa treatment. But I have a little story to share. The knife already looked like this when I sent it in for the spa treatment, so that's not really what the video is about. The video is really about what I unfortunately did to my knife. Now, I was not sure whether or not the spa treatment would take care of my knife problem. As far as I knew, the Chris Reeve warranty would only cover your knife if it was worn down by everyday regular use. So if you had your Sebenza for 5 years and it's looking pretty dull and it doesn't look as pretty as it used to, you send it in for the spa treatment, and that's what I thought it was for. And actually, in reality, it is. But there's also another underlying thing regarding the spa treatment, and that is if you do something really stupid to your knife, which I did. So let me tell you the story really quickly. My knife was not smooth, and me not being as educated as other knife guys out there, like say Dr. Frunke, who regularly takes knives apart on his website, that's not me. However, I would like to say that I was successfully taking this knife apart many, many times, and it is just a joy to take apart and put back together. But in any case, I went a little above and beyond cleaning it. I wanted to find out why my knife was not as smooth as you see here. In fact, it was very, very tight. I couldn't figure out why. I already cleaned the washers, and then I found out that if you polish your washers, this is where I'm going to get a ton of comments on my YouTube channel, folks. I heard that if you polish your washers, the knife will be smoother. What I didn't realize is that Chris Reeve Sebenza washers, actually, in hindsight, they really don't need to be polished. They're already perfect. So I didn't have to do that. But unfortunately, I did polish them. And I wish I could show you a picture, but I took the two washers and I polished them on, I believe it was sandstone, and I overdid it. And the washer, the two phosphor bronze washers that you can see in there, you can see at least one of them because the one on the back side is actually quite a bit smaller to accommodate the lock bar there. But basically, the two washers in there, I polished them using sandstone, didn't know what I was doing, and they wound up losing their round shape and became oval. So I put the knife back together and I said to myself, uh-oh, the washers don't fit. I don't know what to do. I have no, the washers don't fit, and the knife was lopsided. It wasn't beautifully centered as you see it here now. It was this way before I did that stupid thing, but after I did it, yeah, the knife was way off centered. It lost its smoothness. I couldn't even open it correctly. It was just completely destroyed. And I wrote Chris Reeve Knives and told them what stupid thing I did. And they just simply asked me, well, has the knife been altered in any other way? And I said, what do you mean? They said, well, did you have the knife anodized? Did you put a different pocket clip on it, or maybe put a different thumb stud on there and have that redone? Because if that's the case, we can't service your knife anymore. You basically voided the warranty. I said, no, the only thing I did was I bought one of your lanyards and attached it on there. And they said, well, guess what? We'll take care of your knife. Send it in. We'll fix it. And The only thing I can say about the Chris Reeve warranty was the wait time. If you're going to get the spa treatment, depending on how bad your knife is when they receive it, you could wait up to about 2 months. I waited a month for this. It was torture, but I would like to say this much. Go through the torture. It is worth the torture to get your knife back in this condition after screwing it up. Definitely worth every freaking penny. And how many pennies are we talking about? Why don't we take a look at the Chris Reeve bill? Now, when you get your Chris Reeve knife, they ship it to you in another box. Obviously, they're not going to give it to you in the original box, but they ship it to you in one of their original boxes. I guess this used to be the box that they used to ship them in. When you bought when you bought your Sebenza 21s brand new. Now they come in these gorgeous boxes, which I actually love these boxes. They're really beautiful. And I've done this video before. They come with all the stuff in them and everything. I'm not going to go through that. So this is the box they come in, and this is the box that they give them to you when it comes back, and it comes back with a bunch of paper in it, and basically that's it, and you get your knife all wrapped up nice and pretty. But back to my original idea, let's take a look at the bill. This is the Chris Reeve spa treatment. So as you can see on here, I'm going to try and get this on camera. As you can see right there, it says spa treatment folder, Sebenza 21. It gave it a good cleaning. It says right there, clean. That cost me $1. Okay, to get both washers that I screwed up replaced, that was another $1 right there. Okay, another $1 for the second washer. So most of the cost, and then down here they total it all up, and you get $1.50. And actually, to get the spa treatment done, is pretty much just $1.50. I mean, that's I guess $1 for the not $1.50, but $1 for the spa treatment, because you're not going to get brand new washers unless there's something wrong with that. But they will polish your washers or do whatever needs to get done to the original washers. But in my case, mine were replaced, so I got charged $1 each for that. And then shipping is where most of my money went to, $17.50. So basically, it's going to cost you under $20 to get a spa treatment with shipping, not counting the washers being replaced. Now, imagine this knife. I mean, really old, really beat up, maybe 5 years old, and I have done nothing more to this knife other than just do it everyday use. You're going to get your knife back in this condition. They'll clean it up. I mean, the spa treatment, they give it. Basically, you look at your knife and you swear to God, it's not the same knife. I have seen before and after videos of guys sending their knives in to Chris Reeve, and a lot of them actually said they're not even sure it's the same knife, but actually it is. They realized that it was the same knife. And all for $19. Now, my point of this video is I don't know any other company that goes to this length or stands by their knives that much. So obviously, if you're gonna get it, if you're gonna look into getting a knife, is this knife worth paying $500 for? Absolutely. Why? Spa treatment. I mean, we buy knives. All of us people that collect knives, we buy our knives, and we will, like this knife here. I actually started using this. We will use these knives, and we will we'll beat on them. We'll use them every day, regular usage. But once they're worn down, they're worn down. You can send them into the company, but I do not believe you're going to get the kind of treatment that we see here with the spa treatment. You're not going to get that all completely brand new look on the knife, and that's basically where all of your money goes. It goes to the spa treatment. And the knife is beautiful. I mean, if you can imagine this being your only knife forever, forever, guys, okay? And you paid $500 for it, knowing that whenever anything goes wrong with your knife, as long as you don't have it anodized, or as long as you don't replace the thumb lug, or maybe get a different blade shape, Chris Reeve is going to service your knife forever. Forever, guys. Even if you do something stupid to the knife, like I did, by polishing the washers, they will fix it. They will get it taken care of for you. Whatever it is, I believe even if the frame, I'm not sure if they would, I'm assuming they would fix it even if the frame broke by regular everyday use. I'm pretty sure they would. They would at least do that, because that's what you're paying your money for. That's what you're paying for. Not only to get a beautiful knife, but the warranty that stands behind the beautiful knife is going to guarantee that the knife is going to look like this forever. So there you have it, the Chris Reeve spa treatment. If anybody is looking to get, if anybody owns a Chris Reeve Sebenza 21, or the large one, and you're thinking about getting your knife serviced and you're not sure, maybe you did something stupid to it like I did, or maybe you're thinking, my knife looks too old and too beat up, they're not going to fix it, send it in. Whatever it is, what have you got to lose? Probably a month without your knife, and considering the fact that there's a good possibility that your knife looks beat up and old anyway, you don't even want to look at it anymore, why not give it to them for a couple of months? Get them to work it out, get them to fix it, get them to clean it up, get it to look brand spanking new. I guarantee you'll be super happy. And I gotta say also that the knife was actually smoother than when I sent it in. Even smoother than before I screwed it up. Because this guy was super tight when I got it, and I couldn't figure out how to get it loose. As loose as this. This one, I didn't have a problem getting it loose. This one, perfect. So now both knives are incredibly smooth. I have no complaints. I'm very happy with the Chris Reeve warranty, and because of that, I'm getting a Num-Nums on. My birthday is next week. I have really wanted a Num-Nums on for a while. I'm probably going to wind up collecting all of Chris Reeve knives now, because I am so in love with the quality of these guys. And I have to be honest with you, these two knives, while I love my Spyderco Swish Bowie, while I love my brand new Rick Hinderer 393 that I just got, my favorite knife is still the Sebenza 21. I mean, I can't help it. It's a knife that I love carrying. It's a knife that I love using. I feel incredibly happy being able to use the knife and not have to worry about, oh, well, the blade's worn down now. I'll just take it down to Chris Reeve and he'll fix it. Yeah, I'll have to be without my knife for a while. But, in the end, I'm super happy. I am super happy, and I'm sure a lot of guys that own Chris Reeve knives that went through the spa treatment are very happy. However, if you do have a story about the Chris Reeve warranty that was not good, I would love to hear about it, because my experience has been incredibly positive, considering that I was the one that destroyed the knife to begin with. Really, really great work they did there. The knife actually had a scratch right by where it says made, and it's gone. I don't know. I guess when they do the spot treatment, they really go through the whole spot treatment, because the scratch is gone, and the scratch did annoy me, and I'm very happy to see that scratch is gone on the knife. So even little minor imperfections and blemishes, the spot treatment's the answer. I found out some other information to get double thumb lugs on your knife, which I'm probably going to consider doing. It's $25. They're actually going to give you brand new thumb lugs. They don't re-anodize them. They basically just give you a brand new thumb lug. And you can do that probably every 2 years if you wanted to. Get new thumb lugs for it. They probably would not say no to that. Like again, the Chris Reeve spa treatment, Chris Reeve warranty is number one in my book. So there you have it. The Chris Reeve spa treatment. Give it another quick look. $19, folks, to get your knife fixed. $19. Unbelievable value. I'm not going to find that anywhere else. This is Omar, the Knife Shark Guy, signing off, hoping you'll find happiness in your next piece of sharp art, and I'll talk to you guys later.